Here's a hard truth. Relationships are incredibly disappointing. We're with another human being who is as limited, as damaged, and as imperfect as we are. That other human being is not always present and available for us, not always interesting and stimulating, not always reliable or predictable, and certainly not always endlessly loving and compassionate. Relationships are all about imperfections and how we manage that together. We continuously experience what Terry Real would call micro disappointments, or in other words, moments of disillusionment. And the art is keeping your micro disappointments micro. Don't escalate. Don't go from an individual micro disappointment to a trend or even to a character flaw in your partner. If our expectations don't meet reality, we might think something like, oh, here we go again. I asked for one simple thing, and again I didn't get my need met because he never plans ahead, or she always keeps me waiting, or his needs are always more important, or she never lets me have my freedom, or whatever it is that we perceive as a flaw, as a problem. They always, they never. We like to generalize, don't we? Also, when we are upset is not the right time to do a macro analysis of our relationship. We need to wait until we're calm and able to objectively examine the relationship patterns. Being in a relationship with somebody means realizing that the other person, that could be your parent, your friend, a romantic partner, your spouse, realizing that this other person is not the way we expected them to be. So disillusionments are completely normal, a completely normal part of a relationship. Disappointment gets us stuck in feeling something is hopeless. Disillusionment, on the other hand, frees us from an illusion, and it can be a gift. Each relationship with another person is a journey. For example, when we grow up, we usually get to a point when we realize our parents are not who we thought they were when we were children. And we don't stop loving them at that point. And in our romantic relationships, we have moments which trigger our hurts and issues and also make us realize our partner is not who we expected them to be. When an illusion we had about our partner is taken away, we have a choice. We have a choice to allow this loss of our illusion to make us bitter and get stuck in that disappointment, or to allow ourselves to lead relationships which are more real. Everybody ultimately wants to be known for who he or she is, especially in our close, intimate relationships, because being up on a pedestal is pretty lonely. Everybody wants to be loved for who he or she is. And disillusionments are part of getting to that place of really being loved for who we are.